J.P. Morgan, a name synonymous with power and wealth, was one of the most ruthless businessmen in history. He reshaped American finance, leaving an indelible mark on the industry. Today, we at Beast Religion take you through the life and tactics of this financial titan, ready to uncover the real J.P. Morgan. Early life and rise to power. J.P. Morgan was born on April 17, 1837, in Hartford, Connecticut, into a wealthy and influential family. His father, Junius Spencer Morgan, was a successful banker who guided young Morgan into the world of finance. After studying in Boston and Europe, where he learned French and German, Morgan returned to New York in 1857 to start his career. Morgan's early ventures were marked by his sharp intellect and keen business sense. He joined the banking firm of Duncan, Sherman and Company, and quickly made a name for himself. By the time he was 34, Morgan had already established his own firm, J.P. Morgan and Company, which would become the bedrock of his financial empire. From the very start, Morgan showed a talent for spotting undervalued assets and turning them into profitable ventures. His early success in investing and his knack for complex financial deals set the stage for his future dominance in the banking industry. Formation and expansion of J.P. Morgan and Company. Morgan's firm became a powerhouse in the financial world. He played a crucial role in the consolidation of industries, merging companies to create giants like General Electric and U.S. Steel. Morgan was known for his aggressive tactics, often buying out competitors and consolidating assets to eliminate competition. One of his most notable moves was the formation of U.S. Steel in 1901, the first billion-dollar corporation. Morgan combined several steel companies, including Andrew Carnegie's Carnegie Steel Company, to dominate the industry. This move not only showcased his business acumen, but also his ruthless approach to eliminating rivals. Morgan's ability to consolidate industries didn't just create massive companies, it also created stability in volatile markets. His firm handled everything from issuing stocks to managing the finances of large corporations, making J.P. Morgan and Company an essential player in the American economy. The Panic of 1907. Morgan's influence was most evident during the Panic of 1907, a financial crisis that threatened to collapse the U.S. economy. With no central bank to stabilize the markets, Morgan took matters into his own hands. He summoned the nation's top financiers to his New York home and orchestrated a plan to rescue several faltering banks and trusts. Morgan's decisive actions helped avert a full-blown economic disaster, earning him praise and cementing his reputation as a financial savior. However, his dominance also sparked concerns about the concentration of power in the hands of a few wealthy individuals. This crisis eventually led to the creation of the Federal Reserve System to prevent future financial catastrophes. The Panic of 1907 demonstrated Morgan's unparalleled influence over the financial sector. By acting swiftly and decisively, he not only saved numerous banks from failing, but also showcased the necessity of having a central regulatory body in the financial system, a role that would later be filled by the Federal Reserve. Control over major industries. Morgan's control extended beyond banking. He had significant influence over the railroad, steel, and electricity sectors. By reorganizing and consolidating troubled railroads, Morgan gained control over a substantial portion of the U.S. rail network, holding sway over about 1/6 of America's rail lines. His creation of General Electric from the merger of Edison General Electric and Thomson Houston Electric Company solidified his influence in the electrical industry. These moves were not just about making profits, but about establishing monopolies and exerting control over key sectors of the economy. Controversial business practices. Morgan's business methods were often ruthless. He was known for using monopolistic practices to eliminate competition and manipulate markets. He created what was known as a money trust, a small group of powerful financiers who controlled vast segments of the American economy. In 1912, Morgan was called to testify before a congressional committee investigating these practices. The Pujo Committee hearings exposed the extent of Morgan's influence and the dangers of concentrated financial power. This scrutiny led to significant changes in financial regulations, including the Clayton Antitrust Act and the establishment of the Federal Reserve System. Legacy and impact. J.P. Morgan's legacy is complex. On one hand, he was a visionary who helped shape modern finance and industry. His contributions to stabilizing the economy during crises were invaluable. On the other hand, his ruthless tactics and concentration of power raised ethical questions that continue to be debated. Morgan's influence on American finance is undeniable. He set the stage for future financial regulations and the development of a more structured financial system. Despite the controversies, his impact on the banking industry and corporate America remains profound. J.P. Morgan was a titan of industry whose legacy is still felt today. His ruthless business practices and significant influence reshaped American finance. At Beast Religion, we hope you enjoyed this deep dive into his life. Don't forget to comment, share, and subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell icon for more intriguing stories.